I love how Jesus uses symbolic language and metaphors as a way to give us a clear, vivid picture of what he wants from us. In Matthew chapter 5, Jesus tells us to be the salt of the earth. We know salt is a preservative. It's meant to preserve things. Like back in Jesus' time, they would use salt as a way to be able to preserve meat, fish, vegetables, to keep it from rotting away, to keep it lasting longer. And so when Jesus says, be the salt of the earth, he's telling us to do that to the earth, to save it, to keep it going, to not let it rot away. But how do we do this? Well, then Jesus follows it up by saying that he wants us to be the light. In fact, he says, let your light shine so that when others see it, they will praise your Father in heaven. So anytime we show our light, we are influencing others. But how do we show our light? Every time we extend love and kindness onto others, every time we try to make sure that the homeless are fed, have shelter, every time we try to be loving and kind towards others, even people we don't know, and every time we share the gospel, the good news, we are shining our light, and people see it, and they are influenced by that. And they may even come to us and say, what is it that makes you want to be so kind and so giving and so patient and so loving? And we can turn to them and say, our Father up in heaven, the gospel, and maybe even share the good news. Salt and light, two things that are so opposite and so different, and yet when we put it in this context of what Jesus was really meaning, it's super powerful. Preserve the earth, and then let your light shine so that others see it and praise your Father in heaven.